guys, here's the next video in the modding of the RAV4 series that we've got started. I'm gonna go do a walk around, show you all the modifications or upgrades that we've made. Got my list so I don't forget anything. We've done a few things to the car. Starting up at the front, I think the technical term is deleted, or we chopped off the front bumper for better ground clearance and better approach angle.
Push! Slowly, slowly. Good. No.
Bumper!
Hold up.
Alright, so next thing we did, we got a solar panel on the hood, put down a little vinyl wrap to protect the paint so we don't ruin it if we decide to remove the solar panel at any point. This is an 85 watt Lensun solar panel. Under the hood we've got the solar charge controller for the system that we installed. Can't see it from there, but we had to replace the alternator, so we upgraded it to a 130 amp alternator. And then all the way over here we've got our Optima yellow top that we put in after the stock battery died. So moving on back, we've got 17-inch TSW rims. They were the cheapest option at Discount Tire at the time. Wrapped in Falkin Wildpeak ATs. Up underneath here we've got our 2-inch lift from Ironman 4x4. Believe it or not, those springs were green coming out of the box, but it's been a little muddy here in Colorado on Last Dollar Road, so they're kind of brown now. Up on top we've got our Thule roof basket with the extension so we can fit all of our gear on top. Finally, here in the back we've got an eco hitch from Torque Lift, and then we added a D-ring from Harbor Freight in there for just in case use. So continuing our walk around on the interior here, we've got, starting up front, our dash camera. This is a Viofo A129 2-channel. So there's a camera looking forward and a camera looking backwards. This was one of the first things we put into the car because, well, let's be honest, we live in Albuquerque. So moving on, we also put in new bulbs all the way around on the interior because, you know, the stock ones kind of sucked, so we got these ones off Amazon for fairly cheap. Next, we'll talk about the infotainment center head unit that we installed. This is a Dysata G13. For the most part, it's been pretty good for us, but it doesn't do some of the things that we really would like it to do, like run the GoPro app, run the app for the fridge, run the app that monitors the charge controller, you know, stuff like that. So if anybody out there is a software app developer guru, let us know. We'll see if we can get this fixed. Okay, so moving into the back seat, we've got our Molly back seat organizers from Blue Ridge Overland Gear. These have been working out really well for us. One of the main reasons we went with Blue Ridge Overland Gear is their warranty. It even says right there on the website, if the kids or the dog manages to destroy it, let us know and we'll replace it. Kids haven't managed to destroy them yet, so we're doing good. Over here on the B pillar, Got some extra USB power outlets that are in a little pod. All of that came from powerworks.com. Installed that so that the kids have all the USB outlets they could need for all their devices and gizmos and gadgets while we're on the road. So moving on back here to the cargo area, we've got our Bougie RV, however you pronounce it, dual zone fridge freezer plugged into a 12-volt power socket that I installed, and it's running straight off of the solar charge controller. So what that means is we can run the fridge entirely off of solar without having to drain the car battery. Now, if anybody's interested in seeing how that was done, let us know. We'll make a video about that because it was quite the project. So the last thing I want to talk about are the hinges for the rear lift gate. Had to replace those once the stock ones failed. If you're having similar problems with your RAV, we made a video about how to replace the hinges, so we'll link that down in the description if you need it. So hypothetically speaking, if you were to descend a 12,000 foot mountain pass such as Stony Pass in Colorado, you want to keep your brakes nice and cool. So that's why we upgraded to these cross-drilled rotors. Here's a better look at the 2-inch lift that we got from Ironman 4x4. And see, I told you the springs were green. Well, there you have it, folks. Quick walk around of our RAV. So what do you think? Is it overkill? Is it underkill? Is it a complete waste of time and money? Because in the end, it's still a RAV. Let us know down below. You might be asking, what are you going to be doing next to this poor little car? Well, the plans are to put a Prinzu rack, some roam boxes on top, do a spare tire carrier in the back, even plan on putting an onboard air compressor in there. But that's all assuming that finances allow. But till next time, folks, latest.